We're having lots of fun in between segments. And if you want to see in between segments, you can go to watchtalkradio.com. We have a live show. You can watch it live, or you can go on demand and watch it at any time and see some of because sometimes the best information is shared in between segments where we get to know our guest and they reveal things that they don't reveal on the radio.
Watchtalkradio.com for bonus content.
Exactly.
Perfect.
And that is our technical producer, Deborah Schreiner. This is AM 560, The Answer. And on this segment, what I like to do, first, in between segments, Dr. Mike, you were telling us about how you got into chiropractic. I thought that was an interesting story. So tell us a little bit about that. How you got involved in where you are today.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I played a lot of sports. I get injured here and there, and my mom would take me to the doctors, and they'd tell me, hey, put some ice on it, sit out for a couple weeks.
Put some ice on.
Well, after a few times of that, I didn't need to go to the doctor to tell me that anymore. So one day I did get hurt when I was playing ice hockey, about 13 years old, and it came off the ice, went in the locker room, and a guy on my team's father was a chiropractor, and he asked if he could take a look. I didn't know what a chiropractor was or did or anything else, but he looked at me and did an adjustment on me, and instantly my pain was relieved, and that amazed me. I thought, man, how can he instantly help me out? So he had me in his office, got me very interested, and from that time, that's what I wanted to do, was be a chiropractor.
It's amazing how our journey starts and how we get to where we are today. Give me an example. Give me the most common question that you get in your practice.
Probably the most common question is, can you help me? So invariably, there's something I can do to help you. I don't always know how much I'm going to be able to help you, but because my practice in the work I do is concentrated on building health, no matter what you have going on, I can do something to help you improve your health. And most of the time we get the results you're looking for, but we always make improvements no matter what we're doing.
Okay, so that's the most common question. Can you help me? Now, one thing about the Trust Radio Network is our trusted professionals, they're there for people when they have a question to call you. People could call you with the question, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They can call the office at 1-833-DOC or LifeDoc, 1-833-LifeDoc, and one of our staff will answer the phone, and if there's a question I can answer for you, I'm more than happy to.
So if someone said, hey, I got for instance, we talk about headaches. If you got a headache, and they have a question, could this help me? Or
yeah, give us a call. We actually, one of our services, we do a free consultation over the phone for anyone that is interested in becoming a patient, and I like to do that to find out what you have going on and see if it's something I think I can help you with before you come in and answer any questions you have.
I think that's so important that you should have someone that you can call in for free, because you don't have to worry about paying them and getting an honest answer to your question, right? Is that what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. What we do is a little different, and I want to make sure people understand what I do before they come in, and they don't have any false expectations. And we try and answer everyone's questions the best we can, and give them a chance to get to know me and see if they like me before they even come in the door.
Everything's a process, right?
It is a process,
You can't walk in and then walk. Although sometimes with the chiropractor, people do walk in with pain and walk out without it. Isn't that right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's a kind of amazing thing.
It is.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about if someone comes to see you and you can help them. What's another question that you might get? What's another question that you might get?
Well, a common one is how much does it cost?
Oh yeah, well that's a good question, right?
So
and is it covered by insurance? I bet you get that a lot.
It is. Is it covered by insurance? Now, what I do really is not covered by insurance. So we don't work with insurance as a cash-based practice.
Mm-hmm.
So we set our fees at a price that's affordable to people, and we work with people when we have to. We try and help whoever we can help, and if you're willing to work with me, I'm willing to work with you.
But I get you, again. So we're so used to just saying, "Hey, let my insurance cover everything," and then just getting me taken. My own opinion is that's why we have such high healthcare costs, because nobody's really worried about what it's costing because they're not paying for it.
Oh, sure. And now the way insurance is working, the deductibles are generally higher than what you would pay at the office visit anyway.
Exactly.
So
now with the you're right. You're absolutely right about that. So you're going to pay anyway.
You're going to pay anyways, and when you go through insurance, you're limited. The insurance is dictating what they're going to pay for. So in the end, they're kind of dictating what kind of treatment you can get, and it may not always be in your best interest.
Because they don't cover everything.
They don't
That's
cover
right.
everything, right?
And I think some people are surprised when they find out that they don't cover much of the stuff that you need. So so if someone needs if someone has a question, where can they call you?
They can call me at 1-833-LIFE-DOC.
And again, your practice is here. Tell us where your practice is again.
We're just on the south side of Park Ridge and east of O'Hare by a few miles on the corner of Cumberland and Higgins Road in Chicago.
So remember now, if you're having some issues and you need to call Dr. Mike, give him a call. And he can, and as I mentioned on the Trust Radio Network, we have trusted professionals that you can contact when you have a question without worrying about paying them. Now, doesn't mean he doesn't want to help you, right? I'm going to start charging a fee, like I do. If people call me and I give them information, and I do a lot of that. I give a lot of information over the phone,
Sure.
as I'm sure you do, right? And sometimes you can help people, and sometimes you can't.
Right.
If I can't help you, I'm always the first to tell you I can't help you. And I don't want to take your money if I can't help you. And I'm sure that's very similar in your practice.
I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. If I can't help you, I'll tell you right there.
I always tell people it doesn't do me any good to take money from you if I can't help you, because it's not going to help you and it's not going to help me. So, and this is, now remember, though, this show here is sponsored by Opum Tax Resolutions and the Law Office of Stephen A. Leahy, where we help people solve IRS problems. So if you're having IRS problems, you should give us a call at 312-664-6649. And if you're having health problems, you should call Dr. Mike and solve that problem. And so at the end of this here, we want you to listen to our sponsors. Go to the sponsors, and then come back at the end, and we're gonna finish up the show.